your options open. Keep trying. You never know. Because like right now that they talk to now, me two staff, when I'm a full-time staff, they are doing exceptionally well. But before I arrive at them, I get for really meet some very bad people who teach me some lessons. So for, let's say, the broader Sierra Leone context, access to finance and the main issue.
Okay.
People that want start, money not day, capital not day. Okay, like me at the work. So my salary every month I just transfer. But people that want start, they get all the ideas, but they don't get the money. And then the challenge is when you go to the bank then for a loan, the main thing within the focus on a real estate property. They want real estate property. And most of the people then where you look, they don't even get official title deeds to the lands. Something grandpa give papa and papa orally just communicate saying I will land this. So document all the for proofs in me sitting there and me get this land. And once the bank need to confirm ownership, it's very difficult for them to forgive. And also if you come on from the rural areas like in the provinces, where the bank they send and evaluators will assess the value of the property, the value can be so low. If not to free time a day, it can be so low. So most times, because of them challenges, and the bank cannot they agree for give credit to SMEs.
I can look at something else where and say, okay, if a young entrepreneur now, you go for loan, you get everything, you go buy things the way not be used for get. If you use iPhone 8, you will buy 16 Pro Max. If you use for sleep my woman pala, you go find 3 big apartments and misuse the cash. So they prefer, allegedly, that they give foreigners the more loan than indigenous Sierra Leoneans. You take on this mindset?
Yes, I think say we self can contribute negatively with the kind of mindset we'll get. You know, within just 1 year of existence, you go see entrepreneur buy motor car, phone, and things like that. The business becomes sustainable. Then they think long term, because if you think long term, it means you really get for manage things, especially that initial 5-10 years where you don't start your business. Like me, and a very small apartment, I've been there, they do my business online for years before I even moved to Saturday now, where I get a much bigger space. But still, they manage my life in a way at least in business, they continue for grow. So yes, we mindset they affect we, because the perception we, the banks and go for people then get is like we are not that serious, because you will see the man for over 20-30 years, you still they come in business they grow because they're very committed and very serious. But we sometimes we just want for sure very quickly that we don't arrive, begin buying motor car, the business is suffer from capital.
Okay.
And then they invest.
All right. So mentorship now one thing we value in all the things that we do. If you get the right mentors, you get the right skills or training, it help greatly. How you can do it with your staff then?
Excuse me. So for me, in my case, because I get passion for entrepreneurship, because me not from an accounting background.
Okay.
Me a chartered accountant with ACC. So yes, but just because I get passion for entrepreneurship and the value where MBA can bring, I decide to do an MBA program.
Okay.
Like I get knowledge, because one of the issues that also with SMEs in the face, the training capacity issue, the owners, the staff, if they make for let they able for expand over the years or for maintain consistent revenue growth become a challenge. So I invest in business education.
Okay.
So I'll get a good university in the US. I invest huge money for get quality education. So what I do with that education, I apply to my business.
Okay.
And I watch the revenue trend over years. I see they grow. And more importantly for my staff, I train them. When you can annually, you get for go through training. From time to time, you get for go through training, sales, marketing, customer service, and all of those things. So now that kind of
talking about customer service, that brings me to the order of the day. And all of you don't complain now. Every individual Sierra Leoneans, even the one and say they hear the customer service at the country, they say don't complain about customer service. You know something good for writing about Sierra Leone. Even the bigger offices or institutions, then say they get challenged. How can we improve as a nation?
So that statement is very true, because I don't interface with a lot of organizations. and even the customer service department. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, even the mobile company sometimes when you call, the way they be address you, the wonder whether they value you. So for me, I think it's in a knowledge gap because when they do me education, the fundamental for let any business succeed or for let any business continue for grow, na customer acquisition, retention, and ultimately for making customers then become brand ambassadors. If they become brand ambassadors, you spend less even in advertising and marketing. For let them become brand ambassadors, it means you get for treat them with utmost care. You get for make sure certain satisfaction are your priority. So like for we, because we know so customers are the backbone for drive sales, future growth, referrals, we don't play with the customers. From where they come, we don't begin by you. Say they can't sit down, we make sure say you feel good. To the extent we serve food.
Food?
Yes.
What's the office there?
In a jollof most.
Oh my god, you eat jollof?
No, just like normal
Snacks.
food na holes. Yeah, sometimes customer I don't take 1 hour. I mean, you will be hungry. So if I can make them car food for them sometimes. We eat. And if we need to go back, we try for escort them because that man get for go tell other people, but with business. And that's so the message they go and so will they grow. So when you know the fundamentals, customer service, they become natural part of your business.
So I want to talk about the government policies here. So how best the government policies impact SMEs? And is there room for more improvement or what?
I'm not aware of very strong policies that really support SMEs currently. Of course, like the main challenge with SMEs and they face, we not access to finance. Now one area where government really for don't step in for help. If not some kind of like national credit guarantee schemes, being that the banks and the fray, this fear the risk and things like that, the government can come in. Okay, who they stand?
As in the case of the student loan where they introduce.
Exactly,
Yeah, okay.
exactly. Who they stand on behalf of SMEs, then can do their own assessment. They can get their own team, go assess, at least make sure say they're okay with the SMEs, and then they make sure they guarantee the banks say go ahead and give them. Worst case scenario, will come in and will make sure you have your money back. So like a national credit guarantee scheme, now one thing where government can really, really do for help SMEs and for able for get access to finance.
I know during the Corona Fed, NACSA be give some seed capital or them so help some SMEs them. I don't know how effective that they gone too far. You're aware of it?
No, I know how we up that story there.
Okay. Look at something very vital. You first trade. Imagine you get power bank, you get charger, you get computer. No, I look at that first buyer. Do you still recall the post where you first sell?
Yes.
not talking story.
I still recall. So when I started the business in November 2020, November 28th, now do for sale.
Okay.
Then my brother and everybody support me, and nobody don't get job, so you can't help me. Don't grow the business together. And the customer now be a bold customer. They buy an Asus laptop at the time when I'd been 4,000 euros. Yeah, so that was our first sale. It was remarkable. We travel out of Ghana, we would deliver very early in the morning. We don't arrive. We say, hey, we don't eat safe. I mean, we'll be safe.
But we'll not be saying for myself now good, like I celebrate or jelly now good.
Yeah, we're not actually sent for him. Yeah, so but that sale was really memorable, and up to now. Okay.
How you feel back and now not the connect with until date? Because I know Info serve as a brand ambassador for Una. How are your relationship with Una until date?
Of course, over the years, we don't deal with a lot of customers, so I'm not going to say we don't get in touch with them. Okay. But another customer, they were a student who been buying computer also in that first 1 month or so. In fact, they've been so worried. They're not too sure. Electronics are not too sure. Is it good? Is it not good? So I've been telling them, say, be rest assured, this computer is after you done university degree. So recently, when I see a post on Facebook say don't graduate, I message them. I say, how you computer?
Okay. We'll go to the rest of that again. So the time is 8 o'clock in our studios, and of course, now we can take commercials, and we'll be right back.
AfriMoney. And from the 1st to the 10th this month, you get your full 10% instant cashback when you buy headset top up with AfriMoney. If you buy 100 neons, you get 10 neons cashback right now you phone. You buy 1,000 neons, you get 100 neons back. Well, if you buy 10,000 neons now, just know so you get 1,000 neons cashback instant one with AfriMoney. Do one yourself, so you get the instant 10% cashback direct now your AfriMoney wallet. Do one right now. Buy headset top up with AfriMoney, so you go get you instant 10% cashback. No make person do one for you. Dial *161 *2 hash for buy headset top up with AfriMoney, so you full 10% cashback go land now your phone safful. For no more, call 161 AfriMoney. Quick and easy.
Maria, I see say you give small mark soft drink back. You know say you get so sugar, eh?
I know, but he asked for friend drink where he like. Wetin again I go able giam?
You don't try Sierra juice? Now you know mommy they give me picking them. You no get better sugar or you compare them to the other juice. In fact, na natural thing them they use for make them, we flop with thing them when they nourish the body, and that's the help for make picking grow fine.
Talk true. I glad for you this so, but na the body no more is good for, or is sweet na malt?
Me sister, is sweet. Say, make I tell you the best part. Sierra juice they support with local economy, as na Salonia then they get all the thing them when they use to make the juice. It better for we picking them and we country.
Wow, I no be know all this. At the beginning, Max Sierra juice want them. Also, I go able know more about them.
Now for check the research lab, they don't do all their studies for back 'em up. Sierra juice na the smart and healthy choice for picking them.
For more information, call 077 600 000. Sierra juice, the taste of Salone.
Welcome back, family members. So you listen to Rise and Shine on Rise Radio 96.3 FM, where they come to you every Monday to Friday, 7:30 to 8:45 in the morning. You yourself can add your voice to the conversation. You can drop your message on Facebook page Rise Radio SL 96.3 FM, or you can actually send your message to number 077 960 960. So now we can take news on youth. The team lead for Graduate Fest and Job Fair, Moses Oju Kamara, don't tell Rise Radio about the outcome of the Job Fair and Festival, where they organize mainly for young people. Make we listen to them.
Well, because both ways events, we get the job fair during the day and then we get the festival will be happening during the night. I go and forget them all separately. So for the job fair will be happening during the day on a scale of 1 to 100. I will put in 60% for the job fair, because what you would be want for see all the institutions them we give we confirmation say okay we go come part of the job fair for can create that necessary interface between we the potential employers and that of the potential employees. We want for see each and every one of them, but it was rather unfortunate we're not able to forget all of the institutions then they for show up for the job fair, regardless of the numerous efforts we put into for not just update them but then also give them reminders and also try for ease the constraint when it comes to transportation, for ensure say they're able for Canada job fair and they arrive on time and provide the necessary updates we want for them provide. And for the festival during the night, well, a little above 60, because just like what I tell you, we're not able to get that steady crowd. We go say, okay, my event, a jam-packed event, but then we tickets them we've been unprepared. Physical tickets them almost all sold out. I think it's over 80% of the physical tickets and they sold out, and then we get some more sales on the online platform. So
that means we'll get both way on the sold tickets.
Yes, we'll be get the online and then we'll get physical tickets them way will be print, because when we launch the event in itself will be doing just online. We can find out, say, technologically, people then just want to be lackadaisic in terms of just take your phone and then chat with the agent, and just simple steps like when you chat with person no more. Yeah, I want to buy tickets. The agent responds to you. Yes, you want to buy tickets. Almost tickets you want for whose event you want to buy that tickets. Day. Okay, you can pay this amount. Just call. Just click this number, and everything automated. as you dey chat with her, and so they give you the response. And I mean, people can find her.
Now we wait for promote digitality. Right?
Yes, for we ensure we get digitalized, and also for save cost in terms of printing the physical. But then that way they not being too effective. So we therefore go back to the drawing board, get physical tickets, and I mean, I go happily say we sell over 80% of them physical tickets.
As you done this, how long it take now for me to figure out that one?
Well, it took we about a month and some weeks, because after we launch them, we were like, okay, so people are not necessarily came for buy too early to the events, because we released that link there about 2 months to the events, 2 months exact to the events. Now we release that.
Welcome back, family. That was Moses Oju Kamara with the news. So now, over to you again. Let's talk about technology. We're in a world where we totally rely on technology. So what's not the role with technology play towards the growth of SME?
Of course, technology is not the way forward. If you want to grow exponentially, the traditional methods that will be used not will really suffice now, because you see everybody on social media. So even you advertising and marketing, you get for leverage technological tools, so like me staff them, for example, the two main platforms that we use for doing marketing, WhatsApp now one. As many WhatsApp groups as possible, we advertise. And of course we do use Facebook, all of data analytics, and they really give me deep insight. So that's another way where they leverage technology for really driving business for move forward.
Okay.
Right. So according to the World Bank, so many things in the way all on back, and let's talk about the topic proper way, how SME go impact the Sierra Leone economy. One, they say skills, they say lack of skills, so they affect the risk management, and also the lack of access to finance. Now one challenging part. On your own broader perspective, let's discuss on what the report say and what they happen on the ground.
Of course, skills not something we everybody will agree say na a major problem. And now one thing that will make most SMEs then kind of like stagnated, because they know how not just they for move from this level to the next level. So capacity building now one thing we go really help SMEs them. And now one thing where I feel like the government even need for really investing. Try for really provide some free trainings for entrepreneurs them, for help build their capacity, for able for manage their businesses effectively, and also able for know strategies how they're able for grow their business. So that is that is something that is very key in terms of the skills aspect. Of course, access to finance we don't discuss maybe they can come with some national credit guarantee scheme. We're able for make the bank then get more willingness for loan SMEs then. It will be something also it will be very good.
What about the risk factor? The risk, because most time people not want to take the risk.
Okay, for do business.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for the risk side, of course, yes, I don't meet people then way then say no, I'm not able. And the number one thing they can always tell me, they say people they not will pay you. Yeah, they say you go carry the business, they're not going to pay you, then you get your money back. So for me, because from third year, we venture into SME a bit, me and my friend, who will get SLG refund, we do some small electronics business. And we get a lot of money we left out to people. And sometimes people that are very close to you, sometimes even people in our church where they expect this they're not going to pay you, they never pay you. So for me, when I started STMG, the current company, in 2020, 0 credit sales, and I stand very firm on that. 0 credit sales, and that one don't really help me, because I don't think so. I will get anybody for free.
So no matter how the intimacy be, so you say, okay, nobody needs to trust again. We don't trust before.
You get for be strong.
Okay.
It's very tough. You sometimes you're uncool. And the message you say, I want you give me this thing on credit. How you get for navigate that situation without affecting the relationship, it's really tough. And if you compromise too much, you get for face the same situation we be faced some years ago, because now the same relatives will not be repay debt. So you just get for find a way how you could always present a compelling case why you not go for give the credit sales, where you not go hurt your relatives them or people that will get respect for you. Sometimes like a lecturer, you know, na university can say, hey, you know, my boy, you know, I get this thing on credit. You get forget a compelling explanation where you always give, but you really not get for compromise.
Okay, you mentioned in the earlier conversation about, say, the government for, stand for lady banks able to give loans to people there. And we also talk about the fact, say, I think Bash brought that up, say, as we begin to small business, we want to have the latest car and all of that. So in a case where we are all aware that most out of the population, most Sierra Leoneans, the way that young people want to do business, if they get access to loan, they're going to misuse them. So first of all, there's the credibility of the government if they at stake, and the fact of the banks if go on at a loss and all of that. So how best can we convince the government to, okay, we need for stand for their young people there? Because people will come with the best ideas, and then when the funds are there, it's another thing. So now let's talk about how they handle the government for convince them, and which message you want to pass to young people we want to start the business now.
So for the government, I feel like we need to clearly articulate the potential way SMEs then go get on the economy of Sierra Leone, and more so the revenue where they serve they after so badly for able for fund and development programs. If we both articulate the potential way SMEs get on the economy, exchange rate, employment, reducing poverty, affordable goods and services in the country, and also suggest maybe some mechanisms where themselves can consider for minimize the risk, because of course there's a risk and they take if they get for do some backing, some credit backing for loans, now risk and they take. But the banks inside also they need to consider other alternatives instead of for only focus on real estate or property. Then can be a bit flexible. Some movable assets and they way if they can able accept them and they as collateral, it will be better. So
like
let's say a company then they deal in trucks. If the company able for give them trucks as a collateral for loan, if the bank can consider that, I think it will be better. The other one, I don't think say bank then will really consider and thinking able for assess the past revenue streams of the company, monthly revenue streams, and see the performance, and use that as an indicator of whether or not this business will likely able for repay. But I think movable assets, vehicles, trucks, and any other asset apart from land and house will be one flexibility where the bank then go also able for consider.
So if the business has nothing in that, how about then take you back certificate?
So let's talk about the interest rates, So people tell you say the bank's interest rate is very high than where you party yourself go lend you. Or the tycoon at the community, okay, let's improve in shop. Let's talk about the interest rates.
Yeah, the interest rate, to be honest with you, a very key issue. Now make me never take loan. Okay. Because at some point my business they grow, I really need more. My job not 100% able for match up with the pace of growth of my business. But I just decide for let's keep within this and let's see how we continue for growth, because sometimes when everybody rate is just ridiculous. You imagine how much profit I will make for able for pay back then people. Yeah. So I mean, perhaps if the government will come in with some subsidies and things like that, but it's crazy, and you really get for do large scale sales for able for effectively cover some of the interest rates and with the bank in the ask for. So it's
is there a particular association or union for all the SMEs in the country? Because imagine even we street get chairman and a organization to the attire based in a couple of other places for UNA. Because one for now directly how they impact the country's economy. Let's talk about that. I get a union or association?
SME specifically, I'm not aware of a union or association, and I'm not part of. I'm not aware of any union or association.
But moving on, if you say down there in a point where we also okay at the end of the day, we want to analyze. Say government is what we bring to the table, and the reason we make for help with XYZ.
Yeah. Then it will be a very powerful tool and for address the question we Precious asked.
Okay.
How we convince the government.
Mm-hmm.
Because individually, how you...
Exactly.
But if we get a union, a body, formidable force with structures, systems, we can put something compelling together, engage government stakeholders in a meeting or conference, and present a case. And then it can be a better way for convince them. For support.
Maybe I can even provide funds to the union and say, well, each person can go take from there, and then you pay back with no amount of interest.
Exactly.
And it can help because other people they do and other countries them, and of course other union they benefit from the kind of thing they that's salon currently.
That's excellent.
Yeah. So most times we'll talk about SMEs and you specialize in electronics and all. The provinces then go on for do more of agriculture, and according to World Bank again, the percentage high. Because most of them come in the likes of the brewery, the capital food, Sierra Juice, most of them use local farmers. On your own part, on the electronics, how can we improve? Because I tell you, say, the Chinese don't take over the market. And it is okay, a cost effective or reasonable. How you compete?
So for me, certain products and the way they sell, you have to really know which country they buy from. So for example, looking at laptops, iPhones, you really get to make sure that you buy in the US. We get products that we would custom manufacture. Power banks, external hard drives, wireless mouse, we would manufacture them with brand name. And of course now China directly would manufacture them from. And when you look at the Chinese manufacturing landscape, the people then very transparent and very open. When you ask them, then they show you the various quality.
So based on what you want.
Exactly, based on what you want.
That's fine.
But I think it's too much pressure can be on entrepreneurs on price, low pricing. So some them can compromise. So if they get something at $5, it's good. It's really good. Then option they want at $1. They say, well, Saloma no one pay nothing, this and that. So they can just go for the cheaper one. And then when they use it, I know it take 2 months, it don't point. So because of the focus will be on quality, we always make sure, say, even with custom manufactured goods, we go for the best available quality. And we get very good feedback with power banks, very good, mouse, very good, excellent. And that way we able to address that issue.
I also get a report that the tax they hit too heavy. There are times you can pay this month, by the next month there's a hike, and you're not getting that for do to what you get for pay. And inside the owner said they can inflate to your own price them just for match up for losses to the same way you buy. Don't talk about that area this in.
Yes, of course. Taxes now one thing where they impact SMEs, and of course when I can recall, there was a time where some shops then even closed that turn because they impose GST machines, for letting them using GST machines, and some of them business so small that if they get for apply the 15% GST, they're not going to be competitive, especially we look at the informal sector. The informal sector, they're not registered, they're not formalized, so then they sell at very cheap prices, and then they're online all over the place. So if you add 15%, then you get for loss a lot of sales to people that were not in the formal sector. Yeah. So then one thing we also the government need for come in and see what they can do, the tax burden for SMEs, and let them really find way for make sure say they reduce the burden, for encourage more SMEs and for even kind of the formal sector. That way they then say they even get more revenues from the taxes when they collect. Because if the taxes are so high, people in the shy away, so might not even register in business and just remain at the informal sector. So that is something that the government can also come in. Make the tax very low for SMEs. Let them grow. Let them help the economy.
Okay. So if we want to locate your office, do you have a working office?
Of course, we're now an online store.
Okay.
So now my premises, I get an office space where they do business. So
you do have a working place.
Yes, I do have, yes.
All right.
So now 82S Freetown Road, Olukoka Drive around Lomli, Babadori area.
Olukoka Drive.
Because possibly no guy I have to do business with.
Yes. because
everything's an online store.
If you go somewhere, you go say, okay, I'm coming here to locate this.
So you didn't think that delivery self can play another role if we go help the economy in a sense, because if you get trusted by command them Or delivery company you work with, it make it more easy. Do you deliver?
Yeah, so primarily they do deliveries.
Okay.
Once in a while, some customers can want come to, of course, then welcome for Canaway office. But now deliveries mainly. Online business, delivery, yeah.
All right, so I means everything we on the trading. Not talk about the business proper now. What did they go faster? Is it the power bank or the charger?
The power banks, then they sell quite well, and especially when we bring the 10,000 mAh power bank, I like the cheapest. It was $250 for that one. Okay. So you see how price sensitive Sierra Leoneans can be, because before we bring that power bank, we get one with a 1,200 with the child laptops. We got our own 750. We got our own 460. As soon as we bring 250 power bank, all over the call now. One power bank, one power bank. So these people don't mind small capacity. They don't mind 10,000 mAh. Once they're able to afford, they're ready for them. But the computers, they sell fast based on data analytics. Like I say, they do data analytics, so are they able to know which product they sell the most, how many quantity to sell, everything like that. Computers, they sell, and of course, even phones also they sell. But the power banks, they really sell because of the electricity, inconsistencies in the country.
All right. So, people will care more about how women than they do. Yeah. So, how strongly involved women in inside the business? Are they part of the family, or now just man-dominated business you do? That's about the woman in your own space.
You mean the staffing?
The staffing, the marketers as well as other things.
Okay. Yeah. So of course, so far now more of man we don't get. Okay. Recently, we go to a recruitment process for hire a marketing manager, and of course, ladies then can second, third. The first man are a man, the second are a woman, the third are a woman. So then of course the fourth are a man. So then 4 and they will be in keep them. After hiring the one we can force, the 3 them we keep them on a roster, because we not going to go through recruitment process again if we get for need the same role for the field. So where the staff will be there not do well, and we get for part ways with them. We move straight to the first available lady.
Okay, that's fine.
And she wasn't available for start studies. So we get for Miss Sam, and then the next one also we reach out to her. They don't go apply. We miss her also, because there be an opportunity for that we employ women for the first time. Okay. So women are very good when it comes to marketing. For established wholesale partnerships, if they're going to then shops, then it's very easy for them able to convince, the business owners then for partner with we. So at the end of the day, we end up back for go to a man. So at this point, male dominated. You
should better get women very, very soon. Very, very soon.
No, we'll look forward for women who can. We say we'll step forward.
Okay, we have a few messages here that I want to read out. So this one says, SMEs are the backbone of Sierra Leone's economy, creating jobs and opportunities for goods. Let's support our local businesses to build a stronger and more inclusive future. SMEs in Sierra Leone faced many challenges, but with access to finance, training, and government support, they can drive real economic transformation. Martin says, on January 6th, we remember the tragedy that befell Sierra Leone in 1999. Let this day be reminded us of resilience of our people and the need for sustained peace. Today, we honor those who suffered and lost their lives during the January 6th invasion. May we always strive for a peaceful and united Sierra Leone. And the last one says, as we remember January 6th, let's recommit ourselves to promoting peace, supporting one another, and building a nation free from fear and division, especially political parties. These are the messages we have here. I think the bringing of the January 6th, I think
yeah, for sure. It's always for me a reflection. Always just reflect and we pray and commemorate the day in peace, because at the end of the day, peaceful be the only way out and the only option.
Exactly.
Because of the peaceful existence, I make
Yeah,
exactly.
Yes, they go. I know.
Businessman don't like plumber, no sir.
No.
And also on Facebook, we have Alimatu. She says, I think she said hi. Ibo and Kia to say the reservoir of finance management. I think that's for you, Sine.
Oh, thank you.
Bona say free delivery within Freetown, outside Freetown. The customer covers the delivery fee. Like, see, this is great. Keep it up, bro.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So what do you see now? Feedbacks. The one thing where every entrepreneur or business person they look forward to. How urgent the UK asks for them. On the way the person buy, you can do a weekly or a monthly report you can work and do.
Okay. So before I move to the feedback,
Yeah.
I'll be there about for finish.
Yeah.
For answer the last question.
Okay.
So for the full-time staff,
Yeah.
male dominated. The marketing agents who I talk about, 122, we get about 5 or 6 females.
Okay.
So, but the full-time staff so far now only males.
Okay.
Now to customer feedback. So what we can do customer satisfaction survey. We now something they do annually. So we prepare a survey using Google Forms, and then we reach out to customers. And because when we do deliveries, then we take them data, including their phone number, so we can able to reach out later and send survey to them, and then they can able to provide feedback on how we can improve. Then we can able get meeting as a team, management team, and then incorporate the feedback and make the necessary changes in the business.
Okay.
So do we have social media trends? Precious?
No, we're saving that. First, you want to tell what the latest things that will happen online this weekend.
I know.
Did you see?
I know you see Trevor a message.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I did.
Well,
So
it's our
Trevor-
responsibility, Precious.
Yes,
so
I did.
No posting and bringing a message.
Yes, I did.
I want to follow you, Gida. More you Gida when analyze them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, we all know Trevor Jackson is like Oni's favorite or best friend, actually. The late Victor Oni Williams. So the message said, exactly a month ago, you were caught shortly by the same people that were supposed to protect and guide you. More so, were let down by a brother who lied about everything to defend the same people who forced you to leave this world. Someone you sacrifice your craft for, your blood and time. Someone you will go to war and give your all. It saddens me to know that you struggled and no one was there to help. I am so sorry I didn't get to talk for you as my heart was heavy and filled with grief. I am glad now that I am of clear mind and understanding. Thank God you showed us where to look. With pictorial evidence, voice messages, even though they tried to delay things, but God is good. Make we dey go number 40 days go which just now continue to live on Twale Victor Oni Williams. And of course the blogs carried it.
Yeah.
Everybody had their narratives.
So, was it timely?
Yes.
Okay.
It was timely. In fact, it was overdue.
Okay.
After everything.
So
that happened,
the
it was
post
overdue.
before our post they say how bold of some one I want to say I wasn't invited at the CID.
Yeah. Yes, I was the second post about that.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. So that the post before he post the final one that himself go CID.
Yes.
And we understand that Richmond Postal Coca, Richie Obama, one of the accused, is still in police custody.
Yeah, I think Almond is out.
Yeah, Almond is out here.
Yes.
So he left with some mixed feelings and all.
Obviously, they had to call him because he's a friend and Ingo. Well, they'll invite him for talk about the relationship with the other people and all of that. I'm not sure. I'm just assuming because he was definitely not around when this happened. Because I believe if he was around, this stuff would happen.
So where you watch the message, the caption, the 40 days go come, is it a threat or something extra what they want for give you to the public?
Maybe
because they analyze the message and we reach a point where they feel like say like a threat or you send like a warning.
I don't think it's a threat.
You're not getting name, but certain people they see certain people inside the message.
Well, obviously when we read this message, they see already the people them already, and you already mentioned one.
Yeah.
where you say a brother you sacrifice your craft, because we all know myself only, we don't support Richie on his shows them events, even though we all, I think it was a play for one of the events then. I hosted this last event January with Honorable David Scott. So this message was directed to the person because we know who he's talking about.
Yeah.
So Almond, I don't know how Almond got himself in this picture. Almond is one person who will say, we say, don't be too quick to post things.
Yeah. So then one lesson we learn from the Almond institution.
Yes. Because he died in my hands.
I think
why you had to go that far?
I think everyone like force break the ice. And that point is, I mean, that kind of curiosity. When you say curiosity holds, make I remember you straight in Nigeria. Curiosity made me ask.
But the thing is, there's this thing where they talk in life is one, think before you speak. It also comes, think before you act. That's something, this is somebody's life we're talking about. And it's not just any person. It's somebody where he's big on social media. Yeah. So you don't just rush and post it. I need to
get the case work of those life different from Peppermint's case. So Peppermint's case is different from life. So go commercial break, right?
Yes.
I want to come back, continue some discussion. This is Rise and Shine live on Rise Radio.
As mama, I always want waiting best for me picking them, especially when it comes up waiting them for eat and drink. Now this make I always they choose Sierra juice because they make come from with local foods them and nutritious and it gets less sugar than the other drinks them. Not to me say so.
We lab test show say Sierra juice gets 50% less sugar than the other drinks them na the market.
Because we mama they know waiting best for we picking them, now you make we always they choose Sierra juice. Sierra juice and nutritious, it's healthy and it's sweet. Sierra juice, not the taste of Salome.
Welcome back, good people. Remember to listen to Rise and Shine on Rise Radio 96.3 FM. Yourself can add your voice to the conversation. You can either drop your message on our Facebook page or you send your message to number 077 960 960 and we will definitely read them out. So you want to continue with the conversation and analyzing the old write-up?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's just wrap them up very quick. So right. we look forward for a free and fair investigation.
Yeah.
And then they self counts a lot. I see all the blogs that don't carry them, from Sierra Leone Gossip Reloaded to every other blogs. And to everyone one person, they always want for like say something.
Yeah, because of the relationship.
Don't keep quiet for a while.
Yeah.
And allegedly, I don't also learned that the late man informed they were the family.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you could ask yourself how that happened. And the point that we say, let's talk about delete some things there. I think people then they would have opportunity for listening the voice notes. Yeah.
You don't talk with anybody?
People then they would have opportunity for listening because when you read the point that they try for delete, God, we pray that justice prevail at the end of the day.
Exactly, because Oni is one person who deserves justice. At least, it's not going for doing anything, they'll bring them back, but at least letting people then get that feeling and say, yeah, we know what exactly happened to our child.
Let it be true.
Yeah. And also, Richmond also will involved in this thing, so is also a prominent person in Sierra Leone, and somebody will also get a great future ahead of him. So again, INSEF need, because if he's saying he was not part of it, INSEF need that validation that I wasn't there, but then also
and also certainly forget a fair trial, and a fair investigation as well. Because when you look at he's a comedian. Despite he gets a 9-to-5 job, but he's a comedian. The comedy they bring more food than table and they give him more glamour.
I'm sure he had an upcoming show.
Yes, no, the show is supposed to happen at the end of this month. So, and say don't be the 6th. It's a challenge.
And one thing I would say to him, whoever told him to write that thing on social media is the beginning of his problem.
Okay, so on my own point, I respect him in handwriting. I know he's lettered. But when you read the message, not to message one person, right?
Yes.
I'll tell you for free. Because the part 4 with inside, regular person write that kind of message in there. You know the last one who read that, take time until you say the part 4 inside that message there. And you know the right there. You know right so. That was somebody came for a funeral a few days ago, he's a legal friend. He say if him be there in town, not particularly for tell us the party, this message you write so go delete it once or you come out of this country. so you don't tire yourself. The English you they use in the street and we capture it. What's in the court of law one see different.
True.
You go surprise for let interpret starting word the way they use the street perform. Yeah, precious one knock me, and me self pattern back. You dey go jail.
Because I want. Precious one knock me. Precious one knock me. I don't pattern. I don't even create.
Yeah. So you see, so it means a lot. But we hope and pray the needful be done. And you see the air post, right?
The what?
Yeah, the air post where Carl Junior will say.
No.
Carl Junior will say they can share in like with promote local content. You know, he was not invited for a couple of other events. But they perform AO the 11th.
Oh.
So when they post the flyer and I just add and they then can promote and they promote local content.
Okay. All right.
That's the ambassador for you.
I know. All right. So can we have a news headline?
Yeah, let's just take the sport headlines and the newspaper front page,
okay.
and we'll come back to Sine. We'll start with the wrap up the show for this morning. Bantal FC, Old Edwardians FC, Easter Lions FC, Wilberforce Strikers all secure wins over the weekend in the Leon Rock Premier League. Ram Camara defeats Mobile Queens by 0-0 in the Women's Premier League. FC Kalon female side wins against Rising Stars FC in the ongoing female Premier League. And the inside Rising Sports today, and we look at four Sierra Leone and FIFA referees them where they carry on their FIFA badge, or withdrawal and all. So it means a lot, Sierra Leone and the news. But all this will come inside the Rise Sports at 9, then we'll tell you more. Blood Just Series will get now the front page of a local tabloid then this morning. Concord Time newspaper getting at the front page. Leo Rock Rights Auditor Service 6 corrections of enormous claims. The health and death toll of public smoking in Sierra Leone. Slash President sets elections date, reflect on media results. You can see a portrait of Ahmed Saeed Nasrallah. High Court blocks SLFA Congress amid legal shutdown. How UM facilitates return of 149 Sierra Leoneans migrants from Niger. This is all you will find at the front page of the Concord Times. The opening space getting at the front page, Tuma Hada Magento Camara features in Africa's most reputable figures of 2025. 2025, Nassit hit the ground running. Ambassador Kumar vows to strengthen Sierra Leone's Iran ties. Energy is top priority in 2025, says President Julius Madabio inside a New Year message. This is all you will find at the front page of the open space newspaper. The next page from the Calabash, where Calabash getting at the front page, experience the taste of reality with real seasoning, a proud Sierra Leonean calling revolution. President Bio outlines ambitious agenda for Sierra Leone in 2025. You can see a portrait of the president, retired Brigadier Julius Madabio. You get other story for do with Tuma Jabi and also Ahmed Saeed Nasrallah on the front page of the Calabash newspaper. We next speak this morning from the Expo Times Gazette. We get plastic waste in Sierra Leone exploring sustainable solutions. Water struggles Mile 91's fight for clean water amid climate change. It's large elections to take place on 7th June 2025, according to Monk. The contribution of journalists against hunger to feed Salon initiative. This is on Hollywood from the front page of the Expo Times Gazette. We second to last speak this morning from the Independent Observer. Again at the front page, Mr. President, can we talk? Part 73. Konadogo Falaba peace jog for Dr. Kaifa Lamara. High Court blocks SLFA Congress. This is all you find at the front page of the Independent Observer. We find our pick this morning from Global Times, again at the front page, recognizing the prominent Sierra Leoneans in the diaspora, Reverend Dr. Matilda Banga. SLPP pays tribute to party loyalist, Chief Mohammed Bimba Fadika. Judiciary pays last respect to Justice Ivan Sise, and they don't finally answer rest now in village. President Bio commissions ambulance service. This is all you will find on the front page of the Global Times newspaper. But just what take your attention? So you forget local team. How you work towards that now? All man they play, all man they win.
Eastern Lions.
You know watch game.
There's the Eastern Lions Mobile Association, but I choose FC Colon.
Yeah,
I don't need to watch the game. When they win, I'm going to.
But you know what happened yesterday? They came in kiosk now post school.
What happened?
Sleep in FC Colon.
What's that? Oh my God. One thing I talk about smoking in public, right? You read something about that. We are all not passive smokers because people are just smoking anyhow and then we just do.
No, they kneel for them now.
So we are passive smokers. And it's bad. It's bad. I mean.
So, moving forward, what you look forward to? as a way for, the SMEs gets a role for play for help the economy. In other countries in Europe, like Germany and all, just a middle-level manpower gets a role for play. So how can SME transform to different heights?
Of course, I will look forward to. I will start with the suggestion we wanna make. Forget a union.
Yeah, free consultancy. Okay, wanna go pay later.
We'll go pay later. Yeah, we're able to come together and get a union. It will be a very big boost because with that voice united, we'll be able to negotiate for a lot of facilities. We will help to boost the entrepreneurial landscape of Sierra Leone, and through that, we'll be able to help the economy of the country.
Okay. All right. So on your own business, why would you look for still maintain the online, or want to move to a bigger space where a person can just walk in and say, okay, and this I want, and this I want,
He's thinking rent.
Yes, exactly.
So let's talk.
And it's not friendly.
So, of course, the online one make you very cost efficient.
Okay.
Because the rent is extremely low. Of course, I'd allocate rent to the business for the room, the space where they occupy. So it's extremely low. So they help me with pricing a lot, and they make me competitive. They boost me annual sales every year. So it really take a lot, and for reach that point where I feel like, take maybe a shop space now, and I really get a clear picture that the sales I will get go far exceed my rent, and it will be more beneficial compared to the current model where they're operating. But for now, the help for very competitive.
Okay. So how somebody go keep into social media handles, if they are email, their websites, you get the opportunity for share.
Yeah, of course, for Synergy Modular Group on all social media platforms, you can able for reach out to it. Yeah.
Okay.
Synergy Modular Group. Phone number +232 99 10 66 37. Able to reach out to.
Okay. I know the numbers are very active on WhatsApp as soon as it's
exactly.
As
soon as it's message.
Because most people don't even get this. Even precious don't get time again for call.
For call that. Yeah, so it's very active on WhatsApp also. Yes.
So you're not bringing any power bank flow test down? Because how we gonna know if this thing is China made or not? Because you don't test the power bank.
I've been customized already. So yes, on the power banks, I know the 250 on still they go faster.
It don't done.
Saloma,
they don't done on our hand. They don't done.
Saloma.
So the thing is,
real British.
The thing is, if you can get something affordable and also they give the same service, why not go for it?
So when would you expect to get the next set of problems again?
You want buy it?
No, Mr. The price enticing.
You want buy it?
The price throw me.
You go buy it yourself. Yeah, they go buy jollof after.
It's most you.
Yeah, so in about 2 months we will get a consignment for the.
You have to go over the number again. The number.
Yeah.
Yes, +232 99 10 66 37.
So easy when make us go over the number back now. We interest. It's AfriCell.
I see.
and I one of the sponsors, one of the prize sponsors.
All right, okay.
So Sina, you close the message just for the go.
Just for encourage every Sierra Leonean for shift away from this mindset. Say we all just go look for jobs. I get a friend, Thomas Sise, doing degree, go for no job, creating business. They employ, I think, 3 staff. Okay. They're doing business, and on the side they're doing masters also. But still, they don't work for nobody. But they don't able to employ people. We where they work, we still think that kind of way still that we can use the salaries for start businesses and create employment. That way, this huge unemployment will be able for really cut them down and help the economy for grow. So they call on everybody for get that kind of mindset, because they don't transform other countries like US, Germany. If Sierra Leoneans can also think that way, we all just forget about these quote and tie jobs. I think our economy will go far and poverty could be reduced.
And I know say there'll be a proud tale, we're going to actually listen to this morning. We're going to see you say, okay, we're content size. Let me know we're content size. Let me know you get 9 to 5. Let me know get 9 to 5. But it's okay. We're just building their mind.
No, I like the initial of the B, STMG. I like her.
Thank you.
Thank
you so much.
It's a pleasure to get you, Sine,
Yes,
and we wish you
pleasure.
the very best.
Thank you so much too. Thank you.
So that's a wrap on today's episode of Rise and Shine.
Totally right.
So thank you so much for starting your day with us. Remember, every day is a new opportunity for you to rise and shine. Stay positive. Have a fantastic week. I know Mondays are not just your favorite, but just remember today is the first Monday in 2025, and you should be excited about it. And of course, today is January 6th. You should reflect on that one. So, special thanks to the executive producer, Maya Mabar, producer Musa Baisise, John Yanga, and team with Facebook Live, and of course to we studio technician Winner Bashir Cater. Continue for State Little Rise Radio 96.3 FM. I have been your host. I am Precious,
and I am Moe Basiru Sanusi. Have a lovely day. See you tomorrow at the same time.
Bye.
You're listening to